super excited to have you back. If you're a returning subscriber, you know your girl is grateful. And if you're coming in for the very first time, please do me a favor and support the channel by subscribing, liking, and ensuring to state your comment at the comment section. Now guys, Burkina Faso, a country in West Africa, is saying no to second-hand clothes that come from rich countries like those in Europe and America. Oh my god, guys, this is getting serious. I mean, this is getting serious. So Burkina Faso no longer want second-hand clothes. No longer want second-hand clothes, commonly called the okrika. You know, the Africans call it the okrika. So they don't want these clothes again. According to them, these clothes are old. They are old clothes that people no longer wear and give away, thinking they are helping the poor. But Burkina Faso is saying no, this is not really helping, that instead it is hurting their own people. Now when these old clothes arrive, they are sold in markets for very cheap prices. Because of that, many people in Burkina Faso stop buying clothes made by their local tailors and clothing makers. Now they are saying that this means that people who sew clothes in Burkina Faso lose their jobs and their small businesses close down. Now it also means young people stop learning how to sew or design clothes because there is no money in it anymore. That is why Burkina Faso is saying no. We don't want these okrika dresses again. We don't want these second-hand dresses again that are coming from Europe, that are coming from America. We don't want it again. That is what Burkina Faso is saying. Now the country becomes dependent, according to them, the country becomes dependent on these old clothes, and this makes them weaker. Burkina Faso also says that some of these old clothes are not even in good shape. They are dirty, torn, or too worn out to be used, so they end up in the trash dumps, creating pollution and health problems. Burkina Faso is standing up and saying they want to protect their local economy, their jobs, and their culture. According to them, they believe that their people can make their own clothes, wear their own styles, and be proud of what they create. And so they want other African countries to do the same. So for this reason, guys, they are calling out the unfair trade system that makes money from pretending to help poor people. According to them, these people are pretending to help the poor, whereas they are actually destroying the beauty of what Burkina Faso is making. Now, when in truth, it is making rich companies richer and poor countries weaker. Burkina Faso is choosing pride over pity. Oh my god, this is something else. Strength over scraps, and saying no more to being a dumping ground for used clothes. Now Burkina Faso is also saying that when people in rich countries give away these old clothes, they often think it's a kind and generous thing to do. But what many don't know is that big companies collect these clothes, sort them, and sell them to African countries for money. So it's not really a gift, it's business, and the people making money from this business are not the poor people in Africa, but the companies in the West. So Burkina Faso says this is not fair. Instead of helping, it creates a cycle where African countries depend on clothes from others instead of growing their own fashion and industries. Now it's like always eating food from someone else's table, according to what Burkina Faso is saying. So it's like eating food from someone else's table and never learning how to cook your own. Oh my god, Burkina Faso wants to break that cycle. They want to encourage their young people to learn sewing, designing, and start fashion business. So what they are basically saying is that they want to make clothes that are good qualities, stylish, and made by local hands. So my people, they believe this will create more jobs, keep money in the country, and build confidence in their own skills. Burkina Faso is looking they are doing everything possible to become independent. Yes, they are doing everything possible to become independent. So in fact, every sector of the economy, they are working on it. They are working on it. They don't want, their main problem is that they don't want all this importing. They are rejecting imported goods, not totally, but they don't want to solely depend on it. That is what Burkina Faso is fighting for. They don't want to keep depending or solely depending on it. So Burkina Faso says that some people wear clothes from faraway countries without knowing what they mean. Sometimes the clothes have strange or offensive words and images that don't fit the culture or values of the people wearing them. That can be confusing and even harmful. So by rejecting second-hand clothes, Burkina Faso is also protecting their culture and identity. So my people, for that reason, they are telling the world that Africa is not a garbage bin. Oh my god. Like when I saw this news, I was what? What? I mean, Burkina Faso wants to be the best. It wants to come out the best. It want everybody to be hardworking, because just imagine guys, you're producing, no one is buying because they have other imported goods that are very cheap and they'll always rush there to buy. So you see your skills would just be wasted. So Burkina Faso, they are choosing to lift up their own people, support local talents, and take control of what they wear and how they live. They hope that other African nations will wake up to and do the same, so that together guys they can build a stronger and more independent future. So to stop old clothes from entering the country of Burkina Faso, many strong and smart steps can be taken by the government. Yeah, so that is what they are trying to do. So they want to take very smart steps. The government want to take very smart steps so that they can actually stop these clothes from entering the country. The imported of this second-handed clothes, this commonly called the okrika. So they just want to stop it, guys. So the government of Burkina Faso actually want to create a strict, they want to be strict, they want to enforce a law that bans the importation of second-hand goods. This means no one will be allowed to bring in or sell these clothes, and if someone tries to do so, they can face punishment like paying fines, and also maybe their goods being seized, losing their business license, and so on and so forth. So Burkina Faso is doing everything possible, guys, to ensure that these second-handed goods do not enter the country. They are rejecting it. They are rejecting it. What do you have to say about that, guys? Let me do get your own comment at the comment section. What do you have to say about this? Is it a good idea or it's a bad idea? Let me get your opinion at the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and as usual, ensure to comment. Thank you so much and do have a nice day. Bye bye.